Welcome to the Monday, November 7th edition of the HGP Sportscast. I'm Sean Embrock. We begin with golf at the Lusignan Golf Course, and we tell you that Avinash Prasad retains Digiself Golf Classic title. Joanne Dio is the new female champion. At the conclusion of 2 days of battling the green at the Lusignan Golf Course, Avinash Prasad retains the men's overall title with the best gross figures. Munaf Arjun filled the runners-up position and Riddell Ducchio of Suriname third. In the female flight, defending champion Chanella Webster, after leading day 1, lost to Joanne Dio, who played better on day 2 to be crowned the new champion for 2016. Philbert London won the 60-plus flight. Arish Tiwari came out victorious in the 19 to 28 flight. The 10 to 18 flight was won by Mohammed Sharif, and the 0 to 9 flight for best net was won by Imran Khan and Munaf Arjun second. Several other prizes were won and were handed out to the golfers. In hockey, the Guyana Hockey Board GTT Indoor Hockey Tournament came to a close at the National Gymnasium on Sunday with Antonio's Ikers, Pizza Hut GCC, GCC Vintage and Old Fort Supersonics winning in their respective disciplines. Calvin Chatman with the details.
In the female category, the Pizza Hut ladies handed the Woodpecker Hikers a sound 7-1 thrashing to remain undefeated in yet another tournament. In the veterans category, the Bounty GCC men followed the girls to another dominant win as they triumph over Antonio Hikers 5-4. In the first half of the 30-minute game, Hikers would have felt that they were in a commanding position, closing it on a smooth 1-3 lead, but 2 goals each from Philip Fernandes and Dwayne Scott were enough to sink the Hikers. In the second division, Old Fort Supersonic downed the GCC Pitbulls 4-3. The organizers are pleased to have a turnout of this magnitude and welcome the competition the teams produced as they prepare for the Diamond Mineral Water Indoor Hockey Festival later in the month.
And still with the HGP Sportscast, we tell you now that 21 goals were scored on day 5 to highlight the quarterfinal rounds of the Courts Pee Wee Under 11 football tournament. Picking up valuable win are West Rumvault, St. Agnes, St. Pius, and defending champions St. Angeles with a 1-0 victory against North Georgetown Primary. The defending champions won all their games so far in the 2016 edition of the tournament. In the 19 to 16 grouping, St. Gabriel's played to a 2-all draw with Stella Maris. Winford Gardens defeated South Rumvelt 1-0. Redeemer went down to Tocqueville 4-0, and St. Margaret's beat Mays 4-0. The competition continues on Saturday with semifinals and finals at the Thirst Park venue, the date we will bring you up to speed with. And finally, in our sportscast, we tell you that West Indies wicketkeeper Nicholas Pooran banned from participating in the upcoming Digicel 4-day regional and Super 50 tournaments after signing with Cluna Titans in the Bangladesh Premier League BPL. Here is Calvin once again.
This will impact the players' chances of eligibility for the West Indies in light of the WICB selection policy. Pooran's woes, as WICB CEO Michael Murray explained, stems from not honoring his contract with the Leeward Islands Hurricane for the upcoming tournament, which has related in a suspension from WICB-sponsored tournaments. All persons who are entering the WICB 4-day draft sign that they will make themselves available and commit themselves to playing for whoever they are drafted by. While admitting that the player's period of ineligibility did not rule him out of selection for the regional team, Murray explained that he could be put at a disadvantage. It does not mean he cannot play in a West Indies team if he is selected, but it might lessen his chances of selection by not playing in our tournaments, but it still means that he could be selected if the selectors see it fit to choose him, stated Moorhead, despite the current policy the WICB has that states a player can only be eligible for selection if they compete in regional sponsored tournaments. Interesting note is that fellow TNT cricketer Riyad Emrit will be allowed to play in the 4-day tournament for Red Force when he returns from the Bangladesh Premier League, in which he plays for the Barissa Bulls. And questions are being raised whether Pooran is being punished for a comment he allegedly made concerning the West Indies T20 team on their tour of the United Arab Emirates, when Dwayne Bravo was criticizing the board's action to sack coach Phil Simmons, stating that Pooran told him that his win ball team in Trinidad is more organized than the regional cricket body.
And that concludes our sportscast. I'm Sean Embrock saying, be a good sport and good luck.